Hey there guys, what's up? This is Captain J back with another video. So as you guys may know, there's a new update on the dashboard. We are now on 17.559. Last one was 17.544. So today I bring you the update for the 559. So just want to let you guys know I'm going to be using a 4 gig Corona. So I've always been told to use JRunner, but this time I decided to use XeBuild. I don't know what the difference may be. I was just told that it depends on the Corona. So anyway, before we start, there is a couple of files that you are going to need. I will leave all of the links down in the description for you to download the stuff that you will need, and I will also let you know where to get the rest of the things that you will need as well, because you're going to need a Flashdmp and your CPU key. So I'll tell you how to get those in here in just a second. As I mentioned, everything will be down in the description, and I'm using a 4 gig Corona. Now please do this at your own risk. I have been told that XeBuild is not the best thing to use for a Corona. Now, like I said, I'm using a 4 gig Corona. I don't know if you should use this for every single Corona that there is. I believe there's maybe 2 to 3 Coronas. I don't know exactly. Now, this should work for Trinities and other types of RGHs. So, like I said, be aware of what RGH you're using. Be aware of, you may break your console if you do this the wrong way. I want to warn you ahead of time, so do this at your own risk, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Here are all the files that you're going to need for this process. The very first two can be found in Ninja. And then the Flashdmp, I'll show you how to get that in just a second, as well as the CPU key. Head over to xbls.ninja. Scroll down and find both of the files that you will need here in downloads. Both of these files, you will need both of them, so you can go ahead and continue. So the reason why I'm using Ninja is because right now it is on free mode, and it is the only one that is updated as of now. So if you have another stealth server and it's not updated yet, I do recommend using Ninja. So once it's downloaded, we're going to go ahead and extract both files. Once they're both extracted, here are all the files that you will need. So now we have to get the CPU key as well as the Flashdmp. So let's go over to the Xbox 360. And of course, when you boot it up, you will see that you require an update. So click on no, and let's head over to the XEX menu. Once on the XEX menu, go down and find Simple NAND Flasher. If you don't have Simple NAND Flasher, I will leave the link down in the description for you to download and get it. And of course, now run the default.xex. And once you get to the screen, press X. Now what's going to happen is that your NAND is going to dump. It can take anywhere from 20, 30, maybe 50 seconds. Mine usually takes about 15, roughly. It all depends. So now that it's done, what we want to do is go back to the XEX menu, and then go back to the Simple NAND Flasher, and then we're going to end up with Flashdmp.bin. So now what we want to do is go ahead, either copy to a USB, or we can transfer it on Neighborhood, whichever one you like and whichever one you find easiest or most helpful, or whichever way is just best for you. Copy the Flashdmp over to the computer, and now we're going to need our CPU key. Here's two easy, simple ways of getting your CPU key. You can either boot the console by pressing the eject button, or you can go to the dash launch, press RB twice, and you should see the CPU key on the top left. Now that you have everything that you need, open up XeBuild and run the application. Wait for it to open up, and you end up with this screen right here. So anyway, now what you want to do is go ahead and head up over to Open, where it says Source File. Click on Open. Once this is open, you're going to locate your Flashdmp wherever you may have it, either on the USB or on the desktop of your PC, wherever you may have put it. So here's mine, and I'll go ahead and press open. Here we have all the information of my RGH Corona. The next step is to get our CPU key. Click and paste right here on this slot. wherever you may have written down your CPU key, or you can type it in. Once you have copied and pasted, make sure you go on the newest kernel. Then from here you can go down to create image file or image hack. Then wait for the process to be over, and then once it's done, it'll let you know that the process has been completed, and if you want to close it up, then just click on yes. Now that the process has been completed, you should now have a file called Flashdmp.bin. This is the file that you're going to copy over to the simple NAND flasher on the Xbox 360. So you can either do it using Neighborhood, or you can do it with a USB, whichever one you find the most comfortable doing. I'm going to use Neighborhood. Here's Neighborhood, here's the Flash.bin. So this was the first dump that I did. This is the one that I copied over to my computer, so I don't need it anymore. I have a backup of it already. And then I'll go ahead and open my folder where my Flash.bin is, and then I'll go ahead and copy over to the console through Neighborhood. Like I said, you can do it using a USB. It's the exact same process, or you can use Neighborhood as I have. Whichever process you want to do, it's fine. The main point is for you to get the Flash.bin over to the Xbox 360 in the simple NAND flasher folder. So now that we're here on the Xbox 360, let's go ahead and run the default.xex. Once it's open, you'll notice that the simple 360 NAND flasher has detected Flash.bin. So now what you have to do is press A and then press start. Give it a couple of seconds for the flashing to be completed. And once it's completed, the console is going to count down from 5 seconds all the way to 1, and of course the console is going to reboot. Once your console reboots, well, it'll probably keep on rebooting because it's going to be trying to connect to your old stealth server. Now if you're using Ninja, you shouldn't really have to worry about that, but there is a lot of stealth servers that are not updated to the new kernel yet, so we have to use the new files from Ninja to be able to connect to their stealth server. This is going to help us do the avatar update, which we have to do next. So like I said, if you just keep on doing this, the console is going to keep on rebooting. So let's go ahead and put the files on the USB so we can update to the new avatar update, or do the avatar update, sorry. So go ahead and open the folder, the second one that we downloaded, the one that is called Launch and Plugins. In here there is a folder called, put this on a USB, and these are all of the files that you have to put on a USB. Put that on one side of the screen, and here is the other with a USB, and then I'm going to go ahead and move from one to the other. The reason why I want to do this is because all of the files will go into the USB, and then I can put the USB on the Xbox 360 and then boot it. Once it has booted, you will see, of course, that once it goes into the dashboard, the icons or the character icons will be white out, like so. This is completely fine. This is because we need to do the avatar update. Now, the next thing that we want to do is, of course, connect to Ninja Live. The way that we're going to do this is that we're going to have to copy from the older folder within the plugins and launch. We're going to have to put this on our hard drive. Now, like I said, I use Neighborhood, so I'll just open up the folder, copy every single one of them into the Xbox 360 RGH. Of course, here are just the plugins that are within this launch INI, and I can just put them on there, and I'll go ahead and replace every single one of them. And of course, now I can go ahead and reboot my console once more. Your console may restart once again, or it can do a restart once again because it's setting up the KV. And once it reboots once more, you will see that it does need the avatar update. This is completely fine. You can go ahead and start the avatar update now, and this way, once it's done, of course, it'll ask you once more to reboot because of the avatar update, or it'll just reboot automatically. No, just wait for it to be done, and like I said, the reboot will start once more. Once it's done, of course, you will see that Ninja is connected to live. Congratulations, you are completely done with the whole process of updating your RGH console to the newest dashboard, which is 17.559. Well, this is as much information and as much help as I can give you. We have been waiting for this update for just a couple of days. I would say maybe 2 to 3 days. And one of the things that I want to say is thank you so much to the guys over at Ninja that every single time one of them or a new update is done, they are very quick to jump on it and very quick to try to get the XeBuild out to us as fast as possible. This time I believe it took a little bit longer than expected, but you know, that's quite okay. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that has watched the video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope I jumped on the wagon as fast as possible so I can give you and I can bring you all this information and I can give you the update without taking too much of your time. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Like I said, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.